Hello, boys and girls. Hannah Baker here, live and in stereo. No return engagements, no encore. And this time, absolutely no requests. I hope you're ready because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why it ended. And if you're listening to these tapes, you're one of the reasons why. I'm not saying which tape will bring you into the story, but fear not, if you receive this lovely little box, your name will pop up, I promise.
This is a 13 Reasons Why, and no, I don't have the cover, but I did show you the cover with the first cassette tape that was ever played in this book. I didn't play the entire thing, but, you know, I played what is important on it. I love this book. It is another 5-star book. It is basically about this girl, Hannah Baker. She committed suicide with 13 cassette tapes, and she sent these cassette tapes out to the 13 people that were in them because they caused something or they did something, and she's basically telling them what they did. And in each cassette tape, it's a different person, and well, the boy who gets it and that who you basically listen to the entire story with is Clay, and he gets the cassette tapes one morning, and he starts to listen to them, and you feel for this kid so much because while she's explaining it, you also see his thoughts on it and everything, what he's thinking. And also, I think what's really cool was they had the, see here, it has the play button, and then in other spots it'll have let me find one, it'll have either play or stop on it, because he'll pause it, you know, and just sit there and think, or he'll be talking to somebody, here. See, stop and play. And also, I also liked the way the chapters were done, and they're done because of the cassette tapes. One cassette 1, side A, and it'll be cassette 1, side B, and they all have 2 sides beside the last one. Hint, because it's an odd number. And she, oh my gosh, you totally feel for this kid and how he's going through it, and you totally feel for her, and you feel so bad, and it just proves that how the smallest thing can affect somebody. How however you might think it's stupid, and all this, and you might be thinking it's a joke, but it just shows how much one person or more can have on somebody's life. And she goes through and says what these people did and how it affected her life. Even the smallest things, and it's such a true, it's so true on how this happens and how it affects people's lives, and I really like it. And it changes all of these kids' lives, dramatically. Some not so much. Some are still douchey. But you go through and you just I read this one sitting. I cannot put this book down. It was great. I loved it. 5-star. Again, I'll say it, 5-star. You need to read this book. I don't want to give too much away. I don't when you're reading this, when you get to trying to think, number 9 on the cassettes, that is my favorite cassette. And when you're reading it, you'll see why. So it's a side. I like that, looks cool. Oh, and it's by Jay Asher. So go get this. Go read it. Go like it. I loved it, and it's so great. But yeah, she also had 2 rules about, that I didn't play in the beginning, that I'll play, right after I but, 2 rules, about when you get the tapes, and it's like the beginning part 2. She tells you these rules in the first cassette, which I'll play now.
The rules are pretty simple. There are only 2. Number 1, you listen. Number 2, you pass it on. Hopefully neither one will be easy for you. When you're done listening to all 13 sides, because there are 13 sides to every story, rewind the tapes, put them back in the box, and pass them on to whoever follows your little tale. And you, lucky number 13, well, you can take the tape straight to hell. Depending on your religion, maybe I'll see you there. In case you're tempted to break the rules, understand I did make a copy of these tapes. Those copies will be released in a very public manner if this package doesn't make it through all of you. This was no spur-of-the-moment decision. Do not take me for granted again. You're being watched.